league needs Caitlin Clark, and they are preparing to offer her a massive deal. But is it all too...
Caitlin Clark is just one of those exceptional athletes that draw exceptional opportunity. According to reports, the forthcoming unmatched women's basketball league is getting ready to make a huge offer akin to the historic contract Lionel Messi signed. Their goal is to use their grandiose vision and fast-paced 3v3 style to make Caitlin Clark the face of their inaugural season. The unmatched league wants to become the world's most exciting women's basketball platform. They also want Clark to take the lead.
To me, is another reason why Caitlin Clark needs to flee the WNBA. It's a political organization. They're not serious about business. They don't care about traditional sports fans. It's a little cult that puts out little political statements and everybody wears vote t-shirts. They don't care about making money. They don't care really about building up this league and making it profitable. They're a charity. She needs to flee the WNBA and start her own league in this
side club. It has just been reported today that Caitlin Clark could receive a Lionel Messi-like offer to play in Unrivaled startup 3-on-3 league, which is a full...
Similar to Inter Miami CFS full-court assault to attract Lionel Messi in 2025. The upstart league is making a strong effort to sign Caitlin Clark. The MLS team was aware that a conventional pay would not be sufficient to get a world-renowned player. With a $150 million contract, 25% club ownership, and a number of other financial incentives, Inter Miami created an unheard-of package. Apple even intervened, agreeing to split MLS season pass earnings with a 7-time winner of Ballon.org.
Has 26 of their 30 players already, and they have been announcing players for the past 3 months. And there has been speculation throughout the entire WNBA season if Caitlin Clark would be joining Unrivaled in the offseason. Caitlin Clark is needed for this league. It should be one of their main goals is to get her to play in the league no matter what that costs, no matter what that is.
Sports Pro in London just named Caitlin Clark the 4th most marketable athlete in the world. Lionel Messi, who came in at number 5, was 1 place ahead. According to reports, the startup league is planning a groundbreaking offer because of her rapidly rising renown and wide cross-market appeal. In addition to possible stock interests and revenue-sharing options, the arrangement may involve a salary of around $1 million for less than 3 months of play. According to sources,
who is one of the founders of Unrivaled, had this to say about Caitlin Clark. She said, "It's just so crazy because the growth that Caitlin has brought to the game, the sheer amount of money that she's making these teams, people are having to move their venues when she comes to play, and she's getting paid like $75,000 a year. She should be one of the top paid players in the world just for the sheer numbers that she's bringing." And I'm glad that a WNBA player is finally saying this out loud, admitting to it, because it has been so clear for so many people the Caitlin Clark effect that she has had on the WNBA.
As she did for the WNBA this season, Caitlin Clark's impact on the league might be similar to that of Messi in MLS, increasing ticket sales, increasing viewership for broadcast partner TNT Sports, and drawing big sponsors. Even though NBA players like LeBron James will make $48.7 million this season, a $1 million wage for less than 3 months of labor may not seem like much, but it would still be a significant increase over Clark's present compensation. Her basic pay with the Indiana Fever is merely $76,535. She has made a total of only $338,000 this season, according to For comparison, Steph Curry makes $55.8 million with the Warriors, while Wilson will make $249,300. Therefore, even if Clark would appreciate a large short-term payout, his primary source of income already comes from sources outside of the court. She has a $28 million 8-year endorsement contract with Nike, and she has sponsored companies including Wilson, Bose, Buick, Gatorade, and State Farm. However, rather than depending on outside endorsements, Clark could choose to receive payment from her company directly. The unrivaled league might alter the course of events in that very situation.
Do I think Caitlin Clark should join Unrivaled? I'm not so sure. I think that the money needs to be high. It needs to be in the millions. It needs to be at least what Cube offered her for the big three at minimum. And even with that, Caitlin Clark doesn't need any money. She has plenty of endorsement deals. I think she is totally fine. And I think for her body and for her mental health, it might not be the best.
The league, which would include playoffs, will begin play in January 2025 in Miami and last for 8 weeks. Clark could be drawn to the time and location. In addition to the cash and competition, few people would refuse the opportunity to spend the coldest portion of the winter in bright South Florida rather than freezing Iowa. Caitlin Clark, however, is suddenly in unfamiliar terrain. She has advanced to the point where she can choose her own rates after only 1 season as a professional.
The issue with the WNBA, and I'm going to repeat a mantra, it is the most unlikable league and culture in all of sports, by far. And I'm talking from the players, to some of the ownership, to all the media members, to the podcasters, to those who defend it. It's the most unlikable league in the whole wide world. And this is just another piece of evidence to support that statement.
And the real issue is this the answer Caitlin Clark has been waiting for if she does decide to leave? They may give Caitlin Clark $100 million, but I don't care. Additionally, I would advise her to avoid this unmatched 3-on. It will be a catastrophe. It will reflect poorly on women's basketball.
I don't care how much money. They can offer Caitlin Clark $100 million, and I would tell her to stay away from this unrivaled 3-on-3. It's going to be a disaster. It's going to be a bad look for women's basketball. It's going to hurt their momentum. It's not even a real thing. It's something to pacify them, to make the women think, hey, you know what? I need to keep going along with this crap WNBA league that has poor leadership and doesn't know how to become profitable so we can get paid. They want to get paid for just whining and complaining and saying we deserve it rather than earning it. They could earn it if they started a...
And if Caitlin Clark leaves, what would happen to the WNBA? It would be a crushing blow. Let's face it. Everyone knows the truth in their hearts, so even if the league may not come apart right away, the consequences would be obvious and quick. Caitlin has always been the focus. She is the one who attracts attention from all around the world, fills venues, and drives ratings. Ironically, however, the WNBA ignores the power that has been carrying the league on her back, and instead treats her like any other player.
Not only would she be financially secure if that deal is legitimate, I would like to see the WNBA for at least 1 season without her. Because you keep saying it's about the league. You keep saying it's about other people too. It's not just about one person. I'd actually like to see...
Without Caitlin Clark, will the WNBA even be able to survive? Or would the end begin with her leaving? Caitlin will be prepared if that time comes. That much is clear. Last week, Unrivaled revealed that it has signed a multi-year exclusive broadcast contract with TNT Sports, with games also streaming on Max and appearing on True TV. Those figures will undoubtedly increase if Caitlin joins the team, and with whom will she collaborate if she does join? With elite free agents hoping to sign with the Fever this winter, might she assemble a powerhouse team? Could she and Kelsey Plum be dating? Or what if she teams up with competitor Angel Reese? To completely upend the league, one thing is certain: regardless of what occurs next, it is Caitlin Clark's turn to win.